it's Lynn from Lynn EC Designs, and today I'm going to show you how I made this card. It's a very simple sort of one layer just popped up on dimensionals, and I'm using one of my favourites from the annual catalogue, Blooms and Wishes. I'm really glad that this set carried over. I love the designer series paper. That hasn't carried over, but you can I love the floral images in this one. And then I'm using the sentiment from the Dragonfly Dreams stamp set. So minimal supplies or cardstock. I've got a sheet of half a sheet of A4 which has been scored in the middle to create the card base. Just use my bone folder to crease that, and then a matting layer which is just cut half a centimetre shorter on both sides so that it gives a nice little edge. So let's get on with, and I've got an envelope which I shall stamp up as well. So I've got some of the new in colours. I've got Berry Burst, Fresh Fig, Powder Pink, and Lemon Lime Twist. So 4 out of the 5 new in colours. And I've got a this is a strip of post-it note, which is they're quite large, these pads that I've bought, and I've just cut a strip from the top because it's got the sticky on, and I want to position that, just doing it by eye, just laying that across there to mask off an area. And then I've already mounted my blocks on some my acrylic blocks, and I'll just get straight on with the stamping. So I've got the Berry Burst. Now it's very juicy, it's a brand new set, so I can see that I've got a little bit on the edge of my stamp there, so I'm going to give that a quick clean. I think, did I put that down in the right order? No. So Fresh Fig, Berry Burst, Powder Pink. I'm glad I checked that. So I want this image in the Fresh Fig, and I'm going to just rotate those and go over the sticky strip. Actually, really should have a little bit of paper, a little bit of scrap paper underneath, so that I can come off the edge and not worry. So clean up as I go along. Now with the little starburst image, I'm going to come in with the Berry Burst, which is lovely. And I'm trying to do this a little bit randomly, but must try not to get it in the wrong ink pad. I've done that before. And then coming in with the Powder Pink, and it doesn't matter if I'm going over the images, that's kind of the look that I'm going for. Do that, leave that there for the minute, and then I've got the little leaf image, and I'm just going to come in little bits of greenery in and around the stamped images. I'm going to have something in there. There we go. And we peel away this strip to see if we're happy with those images. Now I think what I'll do is I think I'm going to come back in. I want a little bit of colour there. That there. I'm happy with that. So while we're doing that, let's get the inside of the card, and I want to just do a couple of these little images. Just to tie it in. Lovely. And we'll do the same with the envelope. I think it's really nice to dress up the outside of the envelope, so when somebody receives this they kind of know that there's going to be something pretty inside. There we go. I'm happy with that. We may do there we go, and then we've got the green, just to bring in a little bit of the colour. Lovely. So that's those two, and we are done with the ink for the minute. So just so that I don't end up putting the card in the ink, which I have been known to do, I will take that away, and this is the piece that I'm now going to use Versamark on, so that I can do the sentiment in silver, heat emboss in silver. So use the stamping buddy just to run across here. Now the Versamark should be clear, but one of my ladies got some ink in there, and I will do a tutorial on how to clean that up, but I just wanted to show that it is still possible to use a Versamark to emboss, as long as you're not using clear embossing. So do emboss resist, it's quite easy. Make sure that transfers. Lovely. Just put my scrap underneath. I do love heat embossing. It's one of those things that when I learnt to begin with, I thought it was like magic. I felt it was like magic. So I'm just going to, I shall take that away. Just tap it to get rid of the excess. I give it a little bit of a blow as well. That's great. Now I'll go away, heat emboss, and come back. So here we are back. I've done the embossing on. I just think that's just so lovely. It gives it such a nice little accent, a little bit of a wow on what is essentially a very plain card. So I'm then going to pop up this panel using dimensionals. I usually go in the corner, either end, and then there, just to try and stop so that when it goes in, if it goes in the post, it doesn't get squashed and keep some of its height. And I have to check which one I've got the backing off, and then very easy to get that straight. There we go, that's rather lovely. And then what I'm going to do is add some of the, here are some of the white perfect accents, and I'm going to stick those there. Also, hopefully my hair isn't getting in the way. 1, 2, 3. I've got some rhinestones. These come, these are the old style. I'm just going to, these come on a little strip of glue, so just strip that off. Put those on the powder pink ones. Fingers and thumbs today, which is typical. There we go. We'll do that there, and then with the Wink of Stella pen, I'm just going to add a little bit to the centres of these berry burst flowers. Being careful because, as you know, it sort of spreads the ink out and ends up on the brush, so you just have to give that a little bit of a wipe on some paper and until it runs clear again. So that's lovely. I think I will just do a couple more. The little powder pink ones, so that they've all got, there we go. So there is that. The inside matches. I think we may do, pretty that up there on the inside, and a matching envelope. So there we go. I hope that gives you a little bit of inspiration. Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed to my channel. Full details for this card and any of the cards that I make can be found on my blog, which is www.linnycdesigns.blogspot.co.uk. And you can always email me at linnycdesigns@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, and I really appreciate it. I'll be back again soon with the rest of the cards from the soft saying kits as promised. Take care now. Bye bye.